Hi Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your April 26th to May 1st, 2022 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will be listed in the description box below. Now before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. A loud sound will be accompanying this cleanse and meditation. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds. Letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. What's so interesting, Aquarius, is that two words kept on coming forward while I was looking into the scrying bowl. One was anxiety and the other one was why. So it was like anxiety, why? And there's almost a sense of us trying to riddle something out. It's causing us anxiety. We want to know why. Like, why can't the answer be clear? So let's look at the energy we need to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. This is the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, that makes more sense. There could be something, and it's a really good offer on the table. It looks like it will bring a lot of money in. Why don't I feel good about it? Why is this causing me anxiety? What's going on here? So there's something that's coming forward that we think, oh, this would be perfect. But again, it doesn't feel right. So it doesn't have to be about money. And this is just spirit showing us an example. It's showing us that there is something that looks good. Like, it looks really nice. Why don't I feel comfortable with it? We have to ask ourselves that question. Why is it causing us anxiety? Our chakra energy, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and masters. This is the soul star chakra located 6 inches above our crown. And these are our angels protecting us, their wings wrapped around us. This is a sense of you're not in it alone, which is just beautiful because we are nervous that we are in it alone. Oh, goodness. Let me grab that. Okay, there we go. Our tarot energy, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. We have Neptune, which is Pisces energy. We have the 7 of Pentacles. We have the High Priestess. We have the 8 of Cups. We have Aries, which is also Aries energy, and we have the Hermit. So it's very interesting with Neptune is Neptune rules the unseen world. And Neptune also is the ruling planet of Pisces. So what we have coming here is our unseen world, is what we desire, our world of the imaginary, the fanciful. There is something that is, there is something beautiful, a beautiful dream that is coming forward. It brings us to the 7 of Pentacles. We need to be patient, but also we've been putting a lot of our hard work, our dedication, our time, our effort into that beautiful unseen dream, into what it is that we desire. It's kind of like, I know this can happen. I know I can obtain this. So Spirit is coming forward here and is saying, okay, we need to step back. We need to rest because we're putting too much pressure on ourselves, which is almost making it so that we stop everything. For some of us, Aquarius, we have actually been stopping everything. We're too overwhelmed. We're too overworked. It's all like too much. So just know that energy just needs to be acknowledged. And we also need to start to calm things down. The High Priestess is a veil is being lifted from our eyes. We're seeing things more clearly, but also there's a secret being shown. We're going to be seeing people in a way that we hadn't seen them before. We're going to be seeing situations, again, in a way that we hadn't seen them before. And as we're looking at all of this so differently than what we had initially perceived, it's going to turn us upside down. And we're going to start walking away from what we once thought we would love. It's like we're really starting to work out where we want to be, but we're also in this journey on our own. It's not going to be accompanied by a million people. It's going to be mainly our own journey that we're on right now. And that seems overwhelming, but it's astoundingly powerful. There's also a sense of something is boiling our blood. Something is having us kind of react to things a little bit more than we would usually. There is also an energy here of I need to react, and this reaction is almost going to be a safety mechanism. So being aware of that is going to be important as well. There's also somebody coming into play who has a bit of a temper on them and doesn't speak the way that they should. And this can be that when they speak, they use all the wrong words and they're just like, that's not what I was saying. And you're like, that's exactly what you were saying. I just repeated you back verbatim. See how it doesn't sound right. So that could be causing frustration. But there's also a sense of this energy of I'm turning into myself because I don't want to be part of this fighting anymore. And that will actually really tick off this person. They're going to be like, well, why aren't you talking to me? Or why aren't you communicating? And it's going to be because I need to work things out. Because right now, the unseen world, more real to us than our living world right now. Our dreams are more real to us than people know, Aquarius. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. So we have the Queen of Swords, that's us. We're represented by the Star in the Major Arcana. We're represented by the Swords in the Minor Arcana. We have the Emperor, again, Aries energy coming through. Aries is represented by the Emperor in the Major Arcana. And we have the Two of Swords. We are cutting through a lot of bull. A lot of malarkey that, we just didn't need to see. We didn't want to see. We didn't want to be a part of. And now we're finding ourselves really saying, okay, this is what I need. This is what I want. This is where I'm headed. This is what's important to me. The Queen of Swords cuts through doubts, fears, negativities, hurts, pains. We're going to find ourselves, excuse me, more and more using our voice, utilizing our voice, looking at things through different angles in different ways. We're also going to be saying, I worked so hard for this. Why am I sacrificing it? Why am I starting to walk away? The Emperor is very much the energy of the paternal. There's a strong masculine energy around us. It could be us. It could be a energy watching over us, somebody who has passed that is saying, I'm always protecting you, very much like with your angels and masters. It's like, I'm always protecting you. I'm always here with you. For some of us, daddy's girl just came forward. Very strong. You've always been daddy's girl, type of thing, type of energy. For others of us, you've always wanted to be daddy's girl, and the relationship wasn't there on the earthly plane. It is there in the spiritual plane. They are more connected to us now, which, I mean, saying this kind of sounds like a cop-out, right? You couldn't be connected on earth, but now you can be. Take what they can give. People can only give what they are capable of, and sometimes it's not much at all. The Emperor energy is saying, look at your voice. Also look at your instincts. Trust yourself. Trust yourself, because that's important. Because there's an importance here. There's also a strong energy of, I need you to see. The Two of Swords is a path that's opening up for us that we never expected. We never anticipated. We always thought it could be road A, it could be road B. What we're going to see here is that as we're asserting ourselves, because this is a very strong energy of, I need to assert who I am, even if it's just to ourselves, even if it's just, I'm not being bullied anymore, or I'm not letting other people make these decisions anymore. I get to have a say. Now, we could be afraid that what we're feeling, especially that we're having such a strong reaction to something that looks so good, could be a terrible mistake. But what we're also going to see is that we're moving forward on a path that we didn't think was going to be open to us. So it's surprising. It's surprising that we're on this journey. It's surprising that we're trusting our own feet, our own way forward. It brings us to angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. it brings us to the Four of Wands. It brings us to the Empress. We have the Emperor and the Empress. I mean, that's a soulmate connection right here that is astounding, absolutely astounding. Excuse me. We have the Six of Pentacles and we have Justice, Libra energy coming into play. There is a sense here of a celebration. There is a sense of, I've come home. And that's what I see when I see the Four of Wands. I've come home. There is beauty. There is connection. There is brilliance here. There is a real sense of, this is what I want and this is what I need. There could be new opportunities coming our way, job, home, but there's also new celebrations coming our way. Learn how to celebrate and learning how to celebrate and appreciate and enjoy our life and what we want. The Empress coming in with the Emperor. There's a soulmate connection because they're from different decks. We're not going to see it right away. We're not going to make that connection. But there's a part of us that feels it. It's like, oh, this clicks. I don't know why this clicks. I don't know how this clicks. This could be that we meet somebody or something that puts us in the sphere of, again, it could be meeting a soulmate. It could be meeting a business partner. It could be a whole litany of a best friend, that we wouldn't meet if we hadn't moved into this sphere, but also if we hadn't trusted our own voice and our own self. So it's just opening up a door for a connection that we didn't even know we wanted, because there's an energy here of, I didn't know I wanted this. Like, I wasn't looking for this. The Six of Pentacles is very much telling us, and the Justice card, because Six of Pentacles and Justice, for me, I see them as the Six of Pentacles being the Justice card in the minor arcana. It's like I'm putting things into balance. Things have to be into balance. It's not about handouts. It's not about goodwills from others anymore. It's about balanced justice. It's about greater understanding. It's about a moving forward towards what is right for me without, the sacrifice always of myself. And there's a sense here, Aquarius, that there's always a sacrifice for peace. So I'm just getting a very clear image of Jesus, which I know is to the extreme, but it's a sacrifice for peace, and it's a sacrifice for love. And Spirit is saying, why do I always sacrifice myself? Like, there's just that question coming forward. Why am I always sacrificed to keep the peace or to be just for somebody else? What about the justice for me? What about what I need to bring to the table now? So that's going to be a very important thing. And there's also a sense of, not being somebody else's, just moving that forward just a little bit. There's somebody who's going to be like, but I helped you, but I'm pulling you up and you're indebted to me. And there's a real sense of, I didn't ask you to do that. Thank you for your help, but I'm indebted to me. And this isn't being mean. This isn't being rude. This is being, openly and honestly who we are and what we need right now, and true to ourselves. So let's look deeper. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. We have the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, Temptation, which is the Capricorn energy, and the Eight of Swords. We are tempted to stay stuck. We are going to be our own worst enemies and have confines within our own heads. Like, make a cage for ourselves and think, I have to stay there. Spirit is saying, why? Why? There's doubt, there's fear, there is something here where it's like, it has to be like this. And again, Spirit is saying, why? Why does it have to be that way? It moves us to the Queens of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. There is this real sense of love embracing our prosperity, our wealth, our money. Love moving us forward, an opening of the heart. And that's why it's going to be so important to listen to our own instincts when it comes to money, when it comes to the way that we want to move forward, because we are going to be guided. Our subconscious energy to be mindful of is the Hermit, turning too much into ourselves. We're going to have a tendency to be like, okay, I'm just going to only listen to my own counsel then. And then we get too much in our own heads and we fall down rabbit holes. Like, we have to have a balance. That's why Justice, that's why the Six of Pentacles, all about balance. And that balance is going to be very important. And again, we have to be just for ourselves. The doves in the corner just stood out like nobody's business to me. That sense of a connection with love as we are finding our balance and our harmony. It moves us to our subconscious chakra energy relationships. And this is the sacral chakra, We need to embrace the relationship we have with ourselves, the relationship that we want to build. There is beauty to our relationships, and now is a time to see it. We then have our subconscious tarot energy beginning, and it's the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is a path opening up to us that we hadn't seen, but I'm also seeing those swords very much like a scissor. Something is being cut. Something is being severed. It leads us to the King of Wands. It's within our career or within what we're passionate about. Something is being severed to help us to move forward, but also to help us see a greater path. There is somebody coming forward who is fiery, who is tenacious, who is determined. Air sign, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right. But there is a very deep sense with this person that they transform. They see things differently. There's also somebody who's going to come into the picture. They're a chameleon, a snake in the grass type of thing. They will change for each person. It's going to be kind of hard to see who do I trust, who don't I, but we also need to listen to our instincts. It leads us to the Ace of Wands. God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, is handing us a gift of lit passion, of determination, of focus, of insight, of ideas. We're taking this gift, but again, because they're from different decks, we're not going to feel like we are. It's going to be something is happening. We're walking down some path or doing something that aligns us to then later on, not during this time period, but later on, see that we've opened up a door. We've taken a new path. We've been guided in a new way. It leads us then to the Messenger of Fire, the Knight of Wands. Very strong fire sign energy here coming forward subconsciously. And this is an illumination of passion. I just see it as us being to see things in a new light, in a new way, a greater understanding, a greater insight, greater ideas. But there's with the crown of candles, there's an illumination to the mind. It's like what was dark, what we were thinking about that was dark, dark, dark for so long, now gets lit, now is seen, now is powerful. All right, Aquarius. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power and intensity of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Aquarius. And may blessings always be with you.